Orange County Registered Digital.
Marina High School in Huntington Beach made history by electing Orange County's first transgender homecoming queen at its 50th homecoming.
And the winner, Cassidy Lynn Campbell.
After being crowned with the title, 16-year-old Cassidy Lynn Campbell, who is also a senior, talked about receiving the honor, being a transgender, and more at a press conference.
I didn't even prepare a speech or anything. I thought about what I would say when I lost, thinking I probably wouldn't make this. I'm speechless. I can't even believe this, and the fact that it's the 50th year anniversary makes this so much more meaningful, I think, to me and to some other people around there. I realized at first when I wanted to run for homecoming queen, it was all about me. You know, could I do it? Would I be able to make it? Would I be nominated? Would I win? And very soon after I was nominated and made top 10, I realized that it wasn't for me anymore. And I was doing this for so many other people all around, not just the country, or I mean, not just the county, and not just the state, but the nation and possibly even the world. And so I am so proud to win this, not just for me, but for everyone out there. And for every kid, you know, transgender, gay, bisexual, straight, black, white, Mexican, Asian, it doesn't matter. You can be yourself, and it doesn't matter what people say about you, and the negativity and the ignorance and the intolerance you may face. Doesn't matter. And you can get through all of it, and you can thrive through all of it, and you can be a queen or a king or whatever you want to be. And I just hope that this isn't news made as me, some, you know, teen transsexual trying to make a joke of homecoming or trying to do this for the heck of it or just do it for the popularity. And that I truly did this to send a message around the world, what I thought would just be a message around my school, but is what has turned into a message around the world. And I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so proud of my school, and I'm so proud of my administration and the student body for making this happen, because I didn't make this happen, they did. And that's what means more to me than anything, that they chose me, and they voted for me. And I just want to thank all of them for that, and thank all of my administration at my school and how supportive they've always been throughout my 4 years at Marina. Thank you.
Describe what it was like to be standing out there. There were 2 Cassidys, so you had to get your full name, see the balloons. What was that moment like when you realized that this was really happening?
At first, I really didn't think I would make it, and I stood on that podium and I looked over, because all the girls with the boxes looked over for the cue to release the balloons, and the cue went and all the boxes went up and they were white, the balloons were white, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, did she win? And hers were white, and then I look and mine were gold and blue, and I instantly just basically dropped to the ground and started crying, because I didn't think that it was gonna happen, and I didn't think it was possible, and I didn't think I'd be able to do it. But it was an amazing feeling. I would never even be able to describe it.
And what's it like for you knowing that it was your classmates, it's your peers that actually voted you?
That's what makes me feel even better, and that it wasn't, I know that if it was, let's say, a nationwide vote, you know, I'd probably have a lot of supporters, you know, around the world, you know, and maybe the other girls wouldn't have been as known around the world, you know, and so I probably would have made it, but knowing that it was only my school and only my student body, that's what makes it even more special, because they voted for me and they all wanted me, and the majority wanted me to win, and, you know, hopefully for the right reasons. And they also wanted they saw my message that I was trying to send out to the world, and they acknowledged it.
What do you think it says about the student body and the school that they voted for you?
I think it speaks wonders about the school and the student body. I think that it really shows the progression of the times throughout all the times of segregation and intolerance and discrimination and judgment and racism and sexism and homophobia. I think it's a landmark, I think.
Did you felt any kind of backlash? Has there been any kind of negativity directed your way since this whole process began?
I think the biggest negativity that I felt is just been ignorance from some people, and I try not to let it affect me, and I just try to hope that me winning this will hopefully maybe open their eyes and make them at least rethink their opinion. And if they don't change and if they don't support me, that's fine, and I respect their opinion and I, respect their beliefs. But if it can just make them look a little bit differently at myself or anyone else in this world and judge just a little less harshly, then it was all worth it.
When you say negativity, do you mean your classmate peers or people on the national stage?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. But it's not. It's all just, I think, ignorance and not knowing what transgender is. I think that's the biggest thing, is that people don't really know what transgender is, and they think that I'm just a boy doing this for fun, and I'm just a boy dressing up as a girl and trying to win a crown, when that is completely the opposite of what it is. I have always seen myself as a girl, and I've, from the youngest age, always wanted to be a girl, and always, before I could even speak words, I wondered why I had short hair and why I had to wear pants when all the other, what I associated myself with, wore skirts and had long hair. And I didn't understand from a very young age before I could even speak. And when I could talk, I always said, I didn't even say I wanted to be a girl, I said I was a girl. I, wanted people to call me, by a girl name, Lucy, Lacey, it didn't matter, just a girl name. And I just wanted to be a girl, and I didn't understand why I had things about my appearance that didn't match what I felt in my mind.
Do you see yourself becoming a spokesperson for transgenders because of this?
I can only hope that they would, want to see me as a spokesperson or a role model, and I would truly appreciate to be one for them.
What's your biggest piece of advice for transgender teens out there?
Just to be true to themselves and to let people know around them, and to not keep it bottled up inside, and to not keep it from interfering with their well-being of themselves and their mind and their own body. I mean, I struggled with it for a long time. I think just the pressures of trying to fit in throughout my entire life, and I always struggled with whether letting it out or not. When I was so young, and when I was young and naive, I would just let the emotions and let the behaviors just out. But as I started getting older and having people judge me and tease me, and in elementary school and middle school, I kind of compressed it, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I would have done this so much earlier. I just started living my life as a full girl this year, and if I could take it back and start when I was 8 or 9 years old, or even younger than that, I would have. And so that's my biggest advice, is to let your parents and your family and people around you know how you feel if you do feel wrong, and if you do feel like you're in the wrong body or your mind doesn't match what you see in the mirror.
Because this is such an important night for you, how did you decide what you were going to wear? I'm guessing you have some waterproof eye makeup in case you were going to cry.
I hope it was. I haven't seen myself. I haven't had a mirror, but I don't know. I just wanted to just feel good. And I had a completely different dress in mind that was probably a little more appropriate for the occasion. It was a little more fancy, but I just wanted to feel good and look good and feel pretty and feminine and girly. I think my other option was a little more harsh maybe, or an edgy, and I didn't really want to do that last minute, so I decided to wear something very feminine and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to be feminine and girly and feel good. And whether I won or not, I just wanted to feel good.
And what would you say to the everyone who voted for you?
Just thank you so much, and that it means so much. And I think a lot of the people that voted for me, I think they have a lot of things that they're probably holding inside, and probably a lot of things that they're dealing with, and I think they could see that in me too, and see that I've tried to break through for myself and break through of that, and so just the same the same as I said about giving advice to them too. Just, you know, if they are also feeling trapped in their bodies or trapped in their environment, just to talk and to speak and to let it out.
I think we've had about everything.
Unless there's anything else you want to mention that you didn't say yet.
Like to say?
Does Mom want to talk?
I think just the biggest thing is that, you know, whether I won or not tonight, I was a winner from the beginning, and I already knew it. You know, I put my message out there, and, you know, if this could help one child or more, you know, or hundreds or thousands or millions, then it was more than worth it for the, you know, the little bit of negativity and things that I've had to go through this process.
And now that you've sent out this message, anything that you want to do next? Any other plans?
Just be more active in the LGBT community and fighting for equality and justice.
Orange County Register. We are here in the service of Orange County.